Hello everyone, it's Mary. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm popping in with a very quick video because I wanted to show a process of how to use up some of the stuff that's in your craft space. So all of these items you see on the screen were literally laying around my craft room. I know I have them sort of organized, like by backgrounds and embellishments and colored things that I did, but they were just kind of sitting there collecting dust. So I pulled out a bunch of things and I'm just going to walk you through the process here and kind of show you what I'm doing. But I decided that I was going to use these elements on this card. All of stuff, again, that I've had for probably years at this point, most of this. I'm going to decide to make a shaker. So I pulled out some really thin score tape and I am going to place it on the back of this window die. Now there are window dies out there that are comparable to this one. I think I got this in a Hero Arts kit years ago. But there's lots of stuff out there. But again, this is a video about looking around what you have and how you can piece stuff together so we can start using up some of those things in our room. I had no idea that separately these items could come together. Like I say, I have no idea, as if I haven't been crafting for 12 years. But the point is, I'm always sitting down, doing a video or crafting something start to finish right then and there, and all the extra stuff that gets left over gets put away. And so I was like, enough of that. I got to pull it out. I got to use it. So that's my push for you today. So again, if you've ever seen a shaker card made, this is probably not the easiest kind to make. It's not the hardest, but it's not the easiest kind because I'm going to opt to make the shaker the window piece instead of like a little bit of an easier shape. Now, you can leave completely open that center portion in the middle with the cross. But because of where I put my flowers, I'm going to show you later how I wanted to actually block it off, or all my shaker bits would fall to the bottom of my card behind the flowers, which would defeat the purpose of my shaker card. So you can see here now I'm going to start assembly. This whole process, as I pulled all my video footage over into my editing software, it was about 19 minutes. So it really didn't take that long. I think it was letting the glue dry like I did here, like letting pieces like that kind of sit from start to finish. It really was a very fast card to make. And then of course with editing, we just have a couple minutes here of share. Taking out some Barely Art glue. I'm going to use this. I love this glue. You've probably heard me rave about it lately. If you have art glitter glue, it's basically the same thing, except this one can be shipped in the cold. I don't know what the property is, the difference, but yeah, it's very good glue. Highly recommended. I have some sequins here in my stash, and I'm going to pick something that kind of matches with my theme here of my card. Now, this background was made with Distress Oxide inks and just basically the ink smushing where you place the ink on the mat, wet it, and then push your cardstock into it. And that was watercolor cardstock. So now I'm going to try to rearrange because you saw how I didn't want all of my shaker bits to fall down behind my flowers. So I'm kind of pushing them over to the side as I get ready to put down my background, or excuse me, my panel, my shaker panel. The sequence is tricky. I don't know if anyone else has this issue, but I always either put too much or put too little behind my shakers. I don't know why I cannot get this mix perfect. Now this one seems okay. I'm happy with it. It's decent. But I probably could have fit a little bit more. I also doubled up the foam tape, so that's another trick or a tip if you want your shaker bits to move a little bit more freely. So that was good. It's not great for sending out your card through the mail, but a hand-delivered card with double foam is probably the best idea, or a padded envelope. So I'm going to add a little bit of foam to my sentiment here. This is, again, a sentiment I had laying around that I had made from a previous video. And I noticed that because the Hooray is so thick, I had a bit of embossing powder that never melted or never got into. So I'm going to take a whiteout pen. This is like a regular Bic, like office supply whiteout pen, and I'm going to paint over some of those spots, and it looks seamless. You can't even tell. So that is something I keep in my stash all the time because I use it a lot for different things, for getting rid of smudges, for whatever. It's a whiteout pen. It's brilliant. All right, so I'm going to do that. And then after I get my sentiment where I want it to be, you can always add a sub-sentiment, but I'm going to add just a couple extra things here to sparkle it up some more. And that's going to be some sequins, stickles. I'm going to add some diamond stickles to the center of those florals. And there we have it, a shaker card used from things that were in my stash already, hanging out, collecting dust. So I put them all together, and I'm pretty happy with this card. So that's my public service announcement for you today, is get into what you have if you do, and just start putting stuff together. Start piecing it together, and you'll see what magic comes out of it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will list everything I used if I can find it. I'll do my best, and it'll be in the description box below. And on screen, you'll see a couple other videos if you want to hang out with me until the next one. Hit subscribe if you want to see more from me, and follow me on other social media platforms so we can connect there as well. I will see you all in the comments section down below. Until next time, have a great day. Bye-bye.